Hi, I'm Remy, a postdoctoral researcher studying sleep and dreams. And this is my friend and boss, Ken Paller. He runs the Cognitive Neuroscience Lab at Northwestern University. Here in Chicago, he runs a team of scientists that for decades have been forging new paths in the neuroscience of human sleep and memory. And this is my niece. She doesn't work with us in any official capacity, but she can fake sleep pretty well. So she's going to help us out in this video. Give us just a few minutes of your time and we'll walk you through our motivation and plan to promote human flourishing with sleep. There's so much going on when we sleep. How did people ever think of this as an off state? There must have been a time before we knew so much about the brain and body. Now we know that while we appear to be off, inside our skin suits is a whole lot of magic happening. The nervous system, the brain, lungs, and heart are all oscillating at a nice, slow, coordinated pace. This allows us to wake up feeling rested, alert, and prepared for the day. Inside Willa's teeny tiny little brain, and unbeknownst to her, she's replaying memories of the people she met, stuff she learned at school, the emotions she felt, and the skills that she practiced while she was there. Her brain is strengthening these connections from areas near and far, so that when she wakes up the next day, she can recall these things quickly and perform her favorite tasks with fluidity. This coordinated process of rest and memory consolidation, when executed properly, has immediate and long-term benefits for Willa's well-being. She wakes up feeling rested and ready for the world. So rather than time off, sleep is actually the time that propels our learning forward and offers rest for the next day. Without this time, the things that we learn in the day fade away, and when we wake up unrested, irrational, antisocial, and cognitively slower. This is the infamous wrong side of the bed. And this is what our project will help with. Our procedure will get people to wake up on the right side of the bed, and in more ways than one. Not only will we offer more restful and rejuvenating sleep to anyone who wants it, but we will also target the brain's learning process during sleep to promote trait mindfulness and other pro-social tendencies. Why do people wake up on the wrong side of the bed? And what do we even mean by that? What do we mean when we say get good sleep? The easy and traditional answer is that everyone should sleep a certain amount of time. But we believe there's a lot more to consider. We need to think about not only the length of sleep, but the kind of sleep that occurs within that time, and the kinds of memories that are reinforced during that time. So let's consider the issue of sleep and memory. Will your brain replay memories of you driving? Will it replay the frightening animal encounter you had while hiking? Will it strengthen the connections that underlie your anxiety, or those that underlie your confidence? Your life is full of positive and negative memories. Your personality is comprised of traits that you're proud of and traits that you would do anything to leave behind. Just like the randomness of dreaming, we don't know if your brain will replay the things that you're interested in reinforcing or the traumatic experiences that you want to forget. And under natural constraints, these processes are largely outside of our control. On any given night, there's things like reward and novelty that will influence which memories get replayed during sleep. But our lab has contributed to a pioneering method that can control memory reactivation during sleep. In our lab, we've established that we can replay precise memories during sleep. All we have to do is pair a sound with an object while you're awake. And then when you go to sleep, we replay the sound. This will trigger the brain to replay the object, and you will be quicker to remember its features later when you wake up. We've been using this method efficiently in the lab for over 10 years. Here is a meta-analysis where we recently reviewed and aggregated all of the studies that have used this procedure, many from our own lab, and we found that it's reliable and consistent across many different contexts. We've thought very carefully about how we can use this targeted memory reactivation procedure to promote both restful sleep and the cultivation of positive waking psychology and behavior. I won't spend much time arguing for the positive outcomes of a regular meditation practice because I think most people have heard about them more than enough. And though we might be sick of hearing about them at times, many of us want to pick up or even increase a meditation practice but haven't been able to follow through. Indeed, it's these people that might be in the most need of these psychological benefits. We've decided to pursue the meditation reactivation during sleep for a few key reasons. First, benefits to self. Mindfulness is correlated with self-reported well-being, attentional skills, and other cognitive factors, and those higher on mindfulness scales report less psychiatric illness. 2. Benefits to others. Mindfulness is correlated with a host of prosocial tendencies, including empathy and compassion. These values are critical in a thriving community, be it on a small hippie commune or the large interconnected global society of today. And last, slow breathing. Meditation is a multifaceted skill. It's not only about inner attention, it also involves slow-paced breathing, and this physical component is critical for restful sleep. So we will be pairing sounds with a meditation exercise and then reactivating the brain and body's meditation experience during sleep. This will induce slow, coordinated rhythms that are key elements of healthy and restful sleep. Furthermore, we will be promoting the consolidation of mindfulness as a skill, allowing the person to wake up being better at meditation and with a mindset that promotes personal well-being and compassion for others. During our laboratory procedure, we will be measuring brain activity and respiratory airflow, among a host of other physiological measures that are standard in our lab. Before and after sleep, participants will perform a quantifiable meditation task, where they count their breaths as they meditate, reporting with soft key presses, and this allows us to have an objective measure of meditation skill. In addition to our outcome measures of mindfulness and sleep quality, we will measure the amount that meditation is reinstated by the body during sleep. By comparing the recordings of the awake meditation and the time that we play the sound during sleep, we can quantify how much the brain's signature of meditation returns, as well as the amount that slow respiratory patterns of the awake meditation return during sleep. Now, of course, we can work on ourselves while we're awake, but we also have a lot of other obligations. And during sleep, our brain is already working for us. So all we're trying to do is promote and in some cases redirect this natural process. So we hope that others are going to be just as excited as us about promoting positive mental habits overnight.